Seriously, this is a serious problem for Democrats. Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it. Embarrassed? Like America's your mom picking you up at school? You're embarrassed to be an American? Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual, because you have no perspective. Is America perfect? No, of course not. No country is. Although don't get Tucker Carlson started on Russia. Globalize the intifada is the catchphrase that's really catching on these days, as if worldwide bombing and cosplaying Islamic revolutionaries is the answer to our problems. At an AOC Bernie Sanders rally in Idaho last month, someone threw a Palestinian flag over an American flag, and the crowd erupted in approval. What should have happened after that is one of the adults on stage should have told their young, loyal followers, this is not a symbol of freedom.
Oh, political violence, it's the Democrats and it's the liberals. And it's like, actually, I mean, I'm not going to say that like a left-leaning person cannot be violent.
Yes, I believe you've seen how B is banning the Democrat Party, saying the right things. At a certain point, when I look at what this guy is doing recently, I must appreciate him. Going into something different. This crazy Democrat, can I say Ghetto Democrat, Jasmine, is going viral every single day just for the wrong reasons. I don't know the problem she's having with white people that she is reminding them about this every single day. I've watched this lady over and over, and sometimes I will ignore. I would not even like to do a video about her, but it has reached that level. I'm starting to report on her. I saw a couple of videos which we are going to go into. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm. If you share this video,
To act like, oh, political violence, it's the Democrats and it's the liberals. And it's like, actually, I mean, I'm not going to say that like a left-leaning person cannot be violent, because that would be like crazy to say that somebody can't be. But baby, y'all got the white supremacists galore, okay? Like all of them. You got the Proud Boys, you got the neo-Nazis. You have people that literally should be classified as domestic terrorists, because a lot of times that is what they are doing. They're engaging in domestic terrorism. And guess what? They all align with your side.
Yeah.
Including the KKK. So like, I mean, this is who aligns with that. So like inherently in like who you are, y'all are violent. Like y'all, and most of your violence has to do with people that's got a little bit of melanin. But nevertheless, like y'all are a violent group of people. Like you attract violent actors. And like, I'm sorry, I know they tried to make Black Lives Matter out to be the most violent. What about Black Lives Matter? No. So that's the thing.
what she said on this video, there is no truth in it. I don't even want to go deep into analyzing situation, like even going into history to bring back, to remind her, like this group of people started this. I don't want to go into all that history. When you look at what this lady is saying, up till now, Democrat can't realize why white people really can't vote them. Yes, they can't realize that. Look at what Jasmine is speaking. When you take a look at this, another video, Representative Jasmine Crockett says Democrat donors want the safest white boy for their 2028 candidate, and claims they have chosen it is not a black person nor a woman. Everything around her, race, and this person want to be a leader in the Democrat Party. Republicans should be celebrating if such a person is put in that position. Like, seriously.
It is this fear that the people within the party, within the primary system, will have about voting for a woman, because every time we voted for a woman, we've lost so far. And I think that that's a natural fear, because we just want to win. So there's a lot of people that are like, you know what? Like, let's go find the safest white boy we can find. I mean, I'm just saying.
Those are the callers that we're hearing. We're hearing people.
No, for real. real.
a white man's got to do it.
No,
We're getting
no.
those callers.
For real. And to be clear, when we talk about them, I can tell you that there is one specific candidate. I had a donor on the phones with me telling me that all the donors are lining up behind that candidate. So I can tell, and I can tell you it's not a black person nor woman, okay? So like it is, they have, quote unquote, they have chosen, and when I say they, it's the same donors that most likely had their opinions about Joe Biden and move. So like that would be the they that I would talk about. Here's what I want people to understand. Is I do absolutely agree with Malcolm when he talks about not ceding your power. At the end of the day, don't give up your power. People fail to recognize how unique Trump is. They continue to say, well, we lost. Well, they both lost to Trump. Trump, who is a misogynist. Trump, who is going to ramp up the misogynist in the first place, because that's what he does. He is disrespectful. Like right now, he still doesn't know how to deal with me, because if you punch me, I'm punching back, okay? So like, here's the deal. Now I know he think he running again. But that ain't happening. I don't care what all is going on in this country. And I don't care how many things we won't say we are absolutely going to do. I am telling y'all with all confidence, he is not running for a third term. That is not a thing.
Black fatigue. This video might make you uncomfortable, but it needs to be made. There's a growing sentiment, most recently, of individuals who are proclaiming they do have black fatigue. And you don't have to be a non-black person to have black fatigue. What does that phrase actually mean?
You know, at a certain point, I struggled to figure out who actually voted this lady into this position. I can't figure out, because to me, she doesn't fit in. Like, she's not really into politics. I don't know, maybe she was different before, because I've watched her old videos. She used to sound different now, like just a ghetto person. What she says, what she put out every single day on all the podcast interviews, always circulate around race. That is, I don't get it. Look at what she said about her own party here. They have looked for their own white guy, all the donors. You can see race issues. That's a problem the Democrat Party is facing, and they don't even see it. But I'm glad. I want her to be put in a position in the Democrat Party so they can actually be using her, to talk to people.
You don't have to be a non-black person to have black fatigue. What does that phrase actually mean? Essentially, black fatigue is a growing weariness of the actions of the quote unquote black community. But it goes deeper than that, because we are in 2025 now, and we are being judged based on the content of our character and not the color of our skin. But the interesting part is the lie that's been sold to the black community in particular is that the color of our skin dictates the content of our character. That's why in the black community, sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, you are acting white, when they're talking to someone like myself who doesn't act the way most people would expect a conventional black person to act. In their minds, there is a correct way to act black. And the people in your ethnic group who fulfill those very negative stereotypes, those are the ones who are going to essentially drag down the collective whole. And that's why there's individuals who are black who do and can have black fatigue, because they see how damaging it is to see the worst of us attract all this negative attention that then unfortunately gets ascribed to the entire race all too often. But what's unfortunate is here in 2025, now we have to contend with the fact that there's people who are so sick and tired of seeing those negative aspects, those negative individuals in the black community attracting all this attention. That's what is spurring this black fatigue. I think it's something that needs to be talked about. And until we turn inward and address the issues in our own communities, I fear that this is only going to continue and get worse. And that's exactly what the powers that be want. They want to have us against each other instead of us against those who are really pulling the strings in the background.
Both sides have gone tribal.
I want to address something. The way this platform works, you might not understand. Yes, this YouTube, especially for a small content creator, if you are not tricky, you will not have videos, or your clip will never go viral. If you know me, I post important videos. I give out real information. Please don't care about my video titles if you see one. Yes, the content should be important to you. If you see my video, know that it is vital information here. I want you to focus on the content, not about video titles. Sometimes I do trick you like this to make the video go viral, because if not like that, if I put the direct title, maybe they will not even monetize it. That is how this platform works. I'm begging on you, when you see it, please click and watch. When I look through the comment section, oh, clickbait, but the content is there. You watch to the end and you see that, no, this guy is putting a lot of work to bring this information. So I don't understand why people complain. Some says, oh, I don't know if your voice is AI generated. No, this is how I speak. If you meet me on the street, this is me. Subscribe, please share this video.
Did not require Carmelo to run. He had a right to stand and defend himself.
He took it from 0 to 100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification.
This is not going to end. Right is right and wrong is wrong. All good.
If you see any clips after this, that is just for the YouTube algorithm.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense, because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case, because it always is one until you look at the facts of the case and compare the two. You have to compare who was the initial aggressor.
Bedroom, because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything, and then the
Registration Act.
continue to
first term, and you will be very